What happens when a billionaire sheikh suddenly switches to a language only a few truly understand? And tests everyone in the room? At a grand elite gathering in Dubai, powerful guests arrive confident in their knowledge, status, and education. But everything changes when a simple test is announced, one that no one expects. Because sometimes intelligence isn't about wealth or degrees. It's about understanding what others ignore, and in that moment, the quietest person in the room might be the only one who truly knows the answer. Before we begin, make sure to like, share, and subscribe for more powerful stories like this. Now, let's get started. The Grand Hall in Dubai glittered under crystal chandeliers, filled with the soft hum of luxury and quiet competition. Business tycoons, diplomats, and elite guests sat in perfectly arranged rows, each one aware of their status and reputation. It was a gathering where appearance mattered as much as intelligence, or at least, that's what everyone believed. At the center of it all stood Billionaire Sheikh Al Farouk, a man known not only for his wealth but also for his sharp mind and unpredictable nature. He had called this event under the pretense of a cultural discussion, but those who knew him suspected there was more to it. He enjoyed testing people, exposing truths hidden behind polished smiles and expensive suits. Among the guests sat executives fluent in multiple languages, scholars from top universities, and advisors who prided themselves on their education. Yet beneath their confidence was a quiet tension. They all wanted to impress the sheikh. They all wanted to prove they belonged in his circle. Near the edge of the hall stood a young girl named Amina, the daughter of a maid who worked in the building. She was there only because her mother had no one else to watch her. Dressed simply, she blended into the background, unnoticed by most. While others discussed business and power, Amina quietly observed everything, her curiosity sharp but unspoken. The sheikh slowly rose, his presence immediately commanding silence. Conversations faded, glasses stopped midair, and every eye turned toward him. He looked around the room with calm authority, as if reading every person's confidence like an open book. Then, without warning, he switched to Arabic, complex, precise and layered with meaning. The shift was sudden, intentional, and revealing. The room that had once been full of confidence now hesitated. As understanding began to fade from many faces, only silence followed, and uncertainty began to grow. The moment the sheikh continued speaking in advanced Arabic, the atmosphere in the hall shifted completely. His words were not simple greetings or casual phrases. They were layered, formal and intellectually complex, the kind of Arabic used in scholarly debate and high-level negotiation. He watched the room carefully as he spoke, noticing every reaction, every hesitation, every forced smile that slowly faded. One by one, the confident guests began to struggle. The executives who had proudly listed their language skills only moments ago now exchanged uneasy glances. A few leaned toward their assistants, whispering urgently, but even they seemed unsure. Some tried to respond with broken Arabic phrases, their voices uncertain and incomplete. Others simply remained silent, hoping the moment would pass without exposing their weakness. The sheikh paused, letting the silence grow heavier. His gaze moved slowly across the room, calm but piercing, as if measuring more than just language ability. He wasn't only testing vocabulary, he was testing understanding, confidence and depth of knowledge. Then a few scholars attempted responses, carefully forming sentences. But even they struggled with the complexity of his phrasing. Their answers were technically correct in parts, but lacked the precision and flow he expected. A subtle disappointment flickered across the sheikh's expression, though he said nothing. In the corner of the hall, Amina stood quietly, listening. Unlike the others, she wasn't panicking. She had grown up hearing Arabic spoken in everyday life, not just in books or formal classrooms. She understood the rhythm, the emotion, and the meaning behind it. While she didn't know why the sheikh was speaking this way, she followed every word with surprising clarity. As the silence deepened across the room, the sheikh finally asked a direct question in Arabic, one that required not just knowledge, but true understanding. The entire hall froze, waiting, as no one dared to respond. And in that stillness, all confidence began to crumble.